Hello everybody, it's me, Chef Antonio. And look at it, I got a good little beard going on. I take a little bit off at the top and put a little bit on down below. Oh my goodness. Well, as part of our assisted animal therapy show, we're gonna make some very special homemade salmon little treats for the kitty cats. Now I got 2 kitties. You met them earlier in the show, Zula. Now she loves the treats. In fact, that's all she would eat if I let her. And the other guy, Lennon, he only likes the wet food. He will never eat the treats. So we're gonna make up the salmon treats, and hopefully Zula will like them. Because if not, Martha's got herself a lot of salmon treats. It's very easy to make. We're gonna wash our hands up. We're gonna wash the table, because when we're done making our dough, we're gonna roll it out on the table on a flour, and we're gonna put the oven on 350, and we got a nice little shape. Look at the shape I got. I have a fish cookie cutter, but it's big, and I don't want to give Zula a big old treat, so she gets a little piece of my heart. And she deserves it. So for all your kitties out there, if you want to make these, just here a list of ingredients. So get your pencils out, and get your pens out, and get your papers out. So it's time to make the homemade salmon treats. La 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 la. Let's make the treats. Time to eat, time to eat. So get up off of the seat. Make the treats, make the treats, make the treats right now. When you feed them to your kitty will go, holy cow! We'll be right back.
And now let's go over our list of ingredients: canned salmon, undrained, 1 egg, beaten, 2 cups whole wheat flour, all-purpose flour to roll dough out on.
Tonight's homemade salmon kitty treats will be supervised by Fuzzles. Our new cat chef. So anytime we're doing something with the cat, Fuzzles, he'll be in here to take care of that and watch over it. So let's get cooking. What do you say? We should get cooking. How about today? Okay, the very first thing that we do, we get our oven on 350 degrees. 350 degrees. Now I hope I've got everything all measured out already. I take care of that well ahead of time. And then after this, we're gonna re-clean this table. We're gonna lay out we're gonna make it spotless and put our flour out and roll out our dough. Now, we're gonna add the entire can of the salmon, and we're gonna chop it up as fine as we can do. We're gonna add the egg and the flour until a nicer dough forms. Now, if the dough is a little too dry, maybe add about 1/3 of a cup of water. If it's too wet or too sticky, then we just add a little bit more flour to make it just tacky and not as sticky. All right. So let's take care of the salmon. Put the salmon in there. Oh, look at that big old lump of salmon. Oh, salmon. That was one of my favorite recording artists in the mid-60s. They had like a soul man. They were called Salmon Dave. Oh, look at that. Oh, I want to jump in there and eat that now. So let's chop that up as fine as we can. Hopefully there's no bones in there. I'm looking. I'm not seeing anything. I hope not. Oh, the cat would not like me. So we make sure we crush this up chop it up as good as possible. Might even take a few minutes. And again, very important, you don't drain the liquid out. You leave the liquid in there. I love Chef Antonio. He loves his seafood. So the salmon, it's sure smelling. It's so good, and it makes me think all the kinds of thoughts. Oh, no. Oh, what is that? I hear the mice. Where are they? And why are they laughing? I don't know why. Okay, let's ignore the mice because they better stay away. Because with the homemade cat treats, there's gonna be a lot of cats running around the neighborhood. And you bet. First they go for the treats and then they go for the mice. Those little mice. We're getting close. There's not too many chunkies left. Hello there. How do you do? How you doing, Fuzzles? This is the chef of Fuzzles. He's a very good chef. He don't have much to say, like a chef Muttley McTreats. He's a little bit on the quiet side. A little tappy, tappy, tappy. And now the egg, we beat it good. We beat it real good. I just like the sound of the scrapings. We get the flackies out. Although there's not much of flackies with the eggs. Not like you think. And then we added the flour. Now, I'm gonna just add a little bit at a time. And start to stir it up a little bit. Start to blend it in. Make it a dough. Oh, you can see the dough is getting doughy. I wish I had a friend named Joe, because we could make a dough for Joe. Put about another third of that in there. Now, so far it's nice and wet, but I think we're gonna maybe have to add a little bit of water. We'll see. I think it's so because I still got more dough left. See, I got more flour left, so I think we're gonna have to add the water. So let's put the rest of our flour in there. Oh, golden flowers filled your eyes. They got some fleckies on the flour. Fleckies on the flour. And then we take a third of a cup of water and we're gonna mix it in and make it nicer, make it a little bit more juicy. Oh, there goes the clock. Oh, we met the clock when we were doing the dog treats. And we'd work it all in, get it nice and doughy. Doughy for Joey. Oh, things are flying, just like the dog treats. Sure, all the loose flours mixed in there. This is smelling good. You like a salmon? You come to the right place. Now I think it's a little too wet. So we're gonna just add a little bit of flour. Hopefully we don't keep it going back and forth like this. Just a little bit. Oh, I like it. I got all excited. We're getting close. Turn it over, making sure. Oh yes, she's coming up good. See how it's sticking together? It's tacky, but not too sticky. what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take a minute, get my oven going, and when I come back, I'm gonna have the table all nice and clean, lay out some flour, and then I got my rolling pin, which is nice and clean. I got 2 pans. Now you can either use the parchment paper if you want, when you put it down, or you can use a baking sheet. So I got the baking sheet, I got the parchment paper. Next step, we're gonna roll out the dough. Roll out the dough. We're gonna have some homemade treats. Lay out my dough. Lay out my dough. Now the dough, when you roll out the dough, it should be about a 1/4 of an inch thick. A 1/4 of an inch. Once we put them in the oven, they should bake about 20 minutes until like they're slightly browned and they're crunchy. Roll out. We're rolling it out. Oh, look at, she's getting so big. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of kitty treats. So we're gonna probably do like we did with the doggy. We're gonna have to end up putting them in the freezer and then thawing them out when she finishes them up. Now it's kind of hard to figure out what is a 1/4 of an inch when it's on the counter like this. But I think we're getting close. Beautiful. That's nice. I like it that. Now I take my cutter, my cookie cutter, and I'm gonna make a nice shapes. Oh, they like the letter V. V is in victory. And we'll kind of re-roll it out. Get a second batch. And it starts to look a little funny compared to the first batch. I stuck my fingers in the pie. Got it too close to the edge. It's like a Yes album. It's getting a little funny up at the top. At the bottom, she was a good. Now we're gonna get our first pan, lay it out. We lay out the pan. We take each of the treats. Oh, they're not coming up so good. I think we got some issues here. I probably didn't make them tacky enough. Oh my goodness. You can always give them to Martha. Holy moly. I think we're gonna scrap this whole episode. I only get 1 or 2 good V's. I think I'm making some a little too thin. It's so hard to know what a 1/4 of an inch is when it's on the table. Oh, look at that. Look at it like a poop. We're giving up on the whole heart V shape right now. We're just going for the salmon taste. How do you do? Tray number 2. And then they get really funky on the other end. I can't wait to say, oh, look at that one almost come out good. Almost. Not so good. One thing about the Chef Antonio show, we learn, we laugh, we live, we like. Sometimes we fall down, but you know what? We're going to get right back up again. Because it's not like a 4-star Michelin restaurant. this and make them a kitty treats. And if a kitty like them, that's a great. Oh, look at that. That's it, really. Holy moly. Oh, Chef Antonio. I wish. Wait a minute. This is a Chef Johnny and not a Chef Antonio. And some other. Oh, look at that. They're not even coming up. Oh, the thicker ones. Oh, boy. This is like a big old moosh. Alright, we're gonna go with the moosh shaper now. We're gonna just put a moosh on there. I know you're laughing at home. Saying, oh, you wasted a whole can of salmon on a mooshie. Alright. Well, right now, we're gonna put these 2 trays in and prepare a 3rd tray. Holy moly. So we're putting them in the oven. And we're gonna set the timer for 20 minutes. After this, we're gonna try and salvage this dough and make another batch. Give me a few minutes to resurrect the dead. So what I do, I take all the dough again. I get it all dipped in the flour. Where's my rolling pin? Holy moly. I need the dough. Boy, do I need the dough. We've gone from the bad to the worst. I'm gonna plop it in there. Plop it in the middle. Oh yeah, this is a 1/4 of an inch. 1/4 inch my butt. Okay, Chef Antonio, he got a new plan. He's gonna make like a squares. I'm gonna make some squares. Be nice. Martha, you be nice. This is gonna be like a cat to squares. I think Martha's gonna end up getting them anyway. I'm losing everything. It's just like the doggy treats. We're gonna learn from this one, but you see now we got 2 different kinds of cat treats. We got the pretend V's. They're not really like a V's, and then we got like the sheets. These are like gonna be like cat sheets. There's a number 2. Right there. Oh, look at that catty sheet. So when the first batch is done, I'm gonna put a batch number 2 in experimental, and more than likely Martha's gonna be getting these for doggy treats. But we'll see. When the first batch is done, I take the best of them, and we'll try giving them to Zula when they cool off. And, you know, we live, we learn. If I was a perfect, I wouldn't be just doing a show on Facebook now, would I? Okay, we're gonna be back when the first batches are ready. I gotta do some cleaning up. Yikes! We're back. Everything is under control, except for me. So, You know, this sometimes even the Willie Mays, you strike out. It's all right. So I checked them a few minutes ago because it's about 20 minutes, but they're not a golden brown. And we got a 3 alternative trays. That's what we're gonna call it, them, the alternative trays. And we're gonna try them in a couple of minutes as soon as we take out the regular ones. So we got a 3.5 minutes of I'm a sweating, I'm a dancing, I'm a laughing, I'm a singing, I'm getting close, I'm going back, I'm doing all kinds of stuff to divert your attention away from right now. I don't even want to tell you what Fuzzles, Chef Fuzzles, right now he says, I'm out of here, I'm out of here. Oh, he's giving me a look. You would not have believed the look he's giving me. Look, we kind of went in this one a little too fast. Oh, everything's all shifting. We're shifting around. We kind of went in a little too quick. We gotta check out the sticky versus tacky a little better the next time. But hopefully, when the Zula smells them when they cooled off, she's like, oh, you know what? They look like shit, but they taste good. And as a chef, that's about a good. Remember, Mini Chef Bubba's big ass of cookies? He thought he was gonna get like a 48 cookies. He got a 12, but they were good. So if she eats them, that make me so happy. If not, Martha gonna eat them. Maybe I'll try them too. Who knows? They're not gonna go to waste. Cause that's the number one thing. You learn, you keep trying everything. I don't know. I'm laughing at myself. I know why. So we're gonna be back as soon as everything is already on the table. Then we put the backup batch and we're gonna take a look and see what those squares look like. You heard of Hollywood squares? These are called salmon squares. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, la, 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 la. Don't do what I just did. This ship has sailed. She might be done. She might be done. She might be done. Let's take a shot and see if she might be done. All right. Here they are. Catch. Oh, look at this sliding. That's a good sign. They have a movement. The movement you need is on your cat treats. Okay. Then we put number 2. You know what? They may make it. Now, I don't know about the squares, though. The squares, I think we're going to strike out. But we're going to put them in now. A 1/4 inch. There's a one that's like a 7 inches thick in there. Holy cow. So they're cooling off now. And they definitely are going to be crunchy. So we're going to put them in this bowl. There's a lot of flour. I don't know if the kitty's going to eat them or not. And I'm going to get one of the better looking ones from the other tray. Slide this over. This is like a tray number 1 right here. Let's see. Oh, that might be the best one we got right there. Look at that. I should say. Oh, look at Chef Antonio. He's going to make a cat treat. One cat treat. There she is, the unsuspecting victim. Hi, Zula. Look what I got. I got a treat. I got a salmon treat. Zula, here's a kitty treat. Why don't you try it? Oh, there's a licking. We got a lot of licking, but not a lot of eating. She's giving it a shot. Martha! You want to try this, Martha? All right, I think we know where these cat treats are gonna go. They're gonna go for you, Martha. You like those? Okay. What do you say? What? Good girl. It looks like you're gonna be eating treats for a while. Okay. She's all done. This is a batch number 2. We call these a homemade salmon dog squares. This is something new, and Martha, she gonna love them. But again, we're gonna do something for the kitties, because Martha, she'll eat anything. But we love our cats, and we love our dogs, and they love us even more. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Homemade Salmon Dog Treats, because chef, he swing, he miss. But you know what? We still got one out because of Martha, she loves them. So what we do is we put them in a Tupperware, we're gonna freeze them, and we take out a couple at a time, let them thaw out, and we give them to Martha as a treats. Nothing wasted. It's a good food. He just didn't make it right. The kitty tried, but she didn't like all the flour on the outside. She tried, but it wasn't quite what we call a success. But hey, we live and we learn. What's that sound? It's the sound of me laughing at myself. That's right. I'm laughing at me. And now you have a great day. And thanks so much for tuning into the Chef Antonio Cooking Show Season number 2.